welcome. I'm Caroline Zwarkowski, head of GRI Global Committee's production. GRI Global Committees exist to mobilize expertise and serve as important catalysts for ideas and action. Our committee members discuss the most relevant challenges on a global scale in a friendly and open dialogue. Today, we are gathered for the first session this year for the GRI Future of Retail Global Committee. Senior leaders from over 20 different countries have confirmed their participation.
But I think if we wanted to start off just with, if you wanted to touch on, a retail recap, how are different markets around the world currently recovering from the past few years, or how are they recovering in your markets?
For all of you who are familiar with London, so Bond Street and Oxford Street, so vacancy increased quite substantially, and there were several different patches, the patch that actually work and the patch that didn't work, which wasn't the case at all before the COVID crisis. Singapore actually is a market that is very heavily planned, and is very heavily planned in the sense that a shopping center is not just a place to shop, but also a place to gather. Because the main high street of Singapore is predominantly for tourists, but locals tend to gather at the shopping centers. It's a very social place.
We always saw a mall as a social hub, as a place for people to gather, as a place for people to meet each other, and especially right after pandemics, with so many attractions they're closed, like movie theaters or playhouses, right? Restaurants became the point where people meet, where family and friends got together to celebrate.
Generally, we are trying to bring other users, to bring the visitor to make it hostage to the retail offering. Okay. Other cases, what we are doing is reconverting great real estate into other uses directly. So we had this asset in California. We just reconverted to life science, okay? And that was a failed retail park, a failed power center. What we did was to gain entitlement for life science.
And we've seen a significant recovery in the performance of our tenants. We've actually had tenants that have had record sales numbers for their stores at the beginning of this year. Compared to the historic register that we have for them as part of our tenant mix and our roster. So we've seen a significant uptick in performance, in sales, and also a lot more significantly more traffic for the available space that we have in our properties. Having said that, we still haven't really accounted for inflation in these record numbers, so that might not look so sexy after we make those adjustments downwards.
Thank you so much to all of you. See you in our next session on June 28th. Have a great day.